I know child protection gets a bad rap. I know that people think whenever, they hear child protection, we're coming to take children, we're coming to, talk down to the parents and tell them what they're not doing right, but we're really there to support families.
The work that I do here at Hennepin County it's tough work.
A lot of the families that I work with are struggling with mental health, substance use abuse, poverty, homelessness, domestic violence. They're all very real.
We take all the facts of what occurred, and we have guidelines that are created from the Minnesota statutes, and there's about 80 pages of them, and we have to make sure that what occurred fits within those guidelines.
It kind of feels like we can't do anything right. It's if we pull a child, we're doing too much and we're in people's lives and we shouldn't be pulling them. We're being too invasive. And if we leave a child in a home and something happens, we should have pulled them and we should have done more.
The decision to separate a child from a parent is a team decision. It is not solely the social worker's decision. It comes from management down to the social worker, and then ultimately it becomes the judge's decision.
We work with the families to make sure that they can reunify with their parent, and that is always our #1 goal. For a parent to reunify with their kid, we have to make sure that the parent is able to be safe around their kid and make sure that their kid's needs are met and that the caregiver is sober or that their mental health needs are taken care of so that the kid is safe.
These kids are going through a lot of things, and just being able to be that positive maybe person in that child's life, or being able to make a difference in that child and seeing them grow within our process and being able to give resources to families. And most of our cases aren't the huge egregious things that you see on TV. It's families making mistakes or accidents happening.
Having children myself, my perspective's changed. I think I have more empathy for families, and I understand the struggle parents go through to keep their children safe.
We have parenting workers that are available to them that come out and meet with them in the home. We can set them up with mental health services or chemical dependency services, and we also do very extensive safety planning with our families.
Sometimes you know first what's going on in your communities. You know if mom is having a hard time. You know if dad is having a hard time. You know if kids are having a hard time. Sometimes just to be kind to people and get to know your neighbors will keep them from child protection.
I feel like a good social worker when I get hugs from the kids that I work with, and I have honest conversations with parents that lead to them making changes that impacts their family in a positive way.
To know that you could be possibly a little bit of light in someone's really dark world is an absolute honor.
For me, a victory in an average day is just knowing that all of my families are safe.
A big victory on a daily basis is just being able to go home and go to sleep and knowing that those kids are okay.